Let's begin this meditation with getting ourselves as comfortable as we can be in a seated posture if that's preferable. You can be lying down as well with your eyes closed, just listening. Take this moment to make an affirmation that it is your time to receive. You have waited long enough working through the last moon cycle to get to this point with the first 3 days of the new moon energy very present in our lives, and taking the opportunity to balance out through receiving your postures in life, to say to oneself, this is absolutely deserved. This is my time to receive. Let's begin by taking a deep inhale through the nose. Concentrating on the ujjayi breath, the sound of the ocean coming in through the nose. Sustain that breath, hold it there. Feel a little pressure, a little heat rising, and let it go through the nose. Now let's take a breath through Sitali Pranayam to now cool down the body through the breath. If you can curl your tongue, I want you to breathe the next inhale through the tongue that's curled. If you can't curl it, simply breathe in through your mouth, trying to make an O shape as you breathe through. Like that. Well, I'm going to do it with my tongue curled. Take in that nice cool breath, hold it, sustain, and exhale out the nose. Let's take another cooling breath of Sitali Pranayam, again through the curled tongue. Hold that breath. Building up the pressure slightly, we're filling our lungs with fresh air, which gets distributed to the bloodstream. Exhale out the nose. And now return to your normal breathing. Nothing forced. There is no right or wrong way. When it comes to receiving, that contract is between yourself and your highest good, and this is your time. The first 3 days of the new moon, there is this expansiveness. You've just taken the wave for the first time, and you're starting to see the potential that can be throughout this entire ride, all the way to the shore. And we have talked about the idea of planting a seed in the mind to reach that end point, but now using our words as if it is real in the present moment. And to arrive to the present moment, it is to do exactly what we're doing now as we take another inhale in through the nose. And now the practice deepens. Sip in a little more air through the nose. Hold it. Sustain the breath. Exhale out the nose. And now we've saturated the bloodstream with fresh new oxygen. We are activating, just breathe normally, we're activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for giving us the messages that we are safe, that we have a powerful community supporting us, that our family is good and healthy, that we love ourselves in its truest sense. We appreciate that which we do that is skillful. We recognize our own failures, but only enough to see now how to do things better. And with the power of the new moon, it propels us forward so we ride this wave better than we've ever ridden a wave before in our lives. This is the power of the imagination. Use that power as you take another inhale in through the nose. And we're present. You're imagining in your mind the thoughts as such. As you exhale, think, I am breathing out. Now think, I am breathing in, and breathe in. Now think, I'm holding the breath. Now think, I'm breathing out. See how easy that is? It's a job that your mind appreciates having as you think, I breathe in. And all the thoughts come rushing in. Oh, I'm breathing a much longer breath that time. Oh, this is coming in as a notification on my phone. Oh, I'm hearing this sound out in the street. You are going to have all these disruptions coming. That's great. Keep breathing. I am breathing out. You go back to identifying. Oh, those are all thoughts. Oh, I have a little itch on my leg. That's a feeling. As I think, I'm breathing in. As I think, I'm breathing out. And you notice how calming this is. Whatever interruptions, they're just not as important as we breathe in. And the interruptions are just not as important as this present moment as I'm breathing out. Allow yourself permission now to think whatever you want with your own breath process. This is your time. So many times during the day do we get all of this information just interfering with our lives, coming in and just shattering whatever creative thoughts we may have. This is your time to think what you would like to think. This is your moment. And the moment that another thought comes in and interrupts, you simply recognize it. Oh, that was a thought that didn't come directly through my own highest good, my own intuition. That must be the ego. I don't care what it is. I'm just going to breathe in. I've recognized it's a thought. And now I'm going to tell my mind to monitor my breathing. And as I think I'm breathing in, oh, that one's pretty clean. As I think I'm breathing out, I'm not going to get stuck on it being clean. You see, we all think this way. Don't think that the realized people don't think this way. We must have the interruptions of the mundane and the interfering in order for us to be able to see how we can get better, how we can do things better, how we can think better, how we can enhance our lives. Because I can tell you this truth, if we can enhance our lives and our skills, the propensity to be loved and to love oneself, it grows. And our propensity to love others also grows. Because if we understand more about our environment and the people in it, the more tolerant and empathetic we shall become. This process, this practice, is unbelievably powerful for self and for the improvement of your own heart and the opening of it and for our evolution. It is a simple practice, but it requires resets. You're just resetting the console. You're starting over again with a new life. Let's see how far it goes as we think I'm breathing in. There, I just gained some EXP as I'm thinking I'm breathing out. And now we really got the parasympathetic nervous system. It's active. This is I'm ready for bed. Are you? Absolutely. This is all you need. Pineal gland takes care of the rest. You have your mood being regulated by that. The sun has already gone down. We've saturated our body with fresh new oxygen. We've taken care of ourselves. This is better than going to the gym, folks. I would argue. Not really. It's really good for you. Go to the gym too. Get exercise. Walk. Go around. When you come back home and you're ready for bed, as am I right now, this practice is wonderful. And when you have complete dominance over the present moment through your breath and the job that you give your mind, you then can process the past and what has occurred in order for you to see the optimal future for yourself. It starts with the present moment. If we start with the past or we start with the future, it will only bring us worry. We must start with the present, and the only way to initiate such a thing is to be mindful of your breathing. As I think I'm breathing in, as I think I'm breathing out, so I gave you time to think whatever you wanted to think. Now I'm going to give you a little seed. Here's where we use the new moon. This is the good stuff. This is the magic. I want you to imagine standing in front of the sun. There is no horizon. You are directly next to it, and you're looking at it in its fiery light and explosions of energy and power. And I want you to imagine it just funneling into your heart, directly into the heart center. We're not going to go into shooting stars tonight, folks. I want you to imagine this sun beaming directly into your heart, but you're sucking in that energy. And you keep taking it in as the sun gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And it enters that heart center and is contained as if it is a jewel sitting right there in your sternum, in the heart center. And I want you to feel that immense power within you right now. Feel the effects of this life-giving entity, the origin of all life. Think of yourself as having it contained within you, because you are from this, one and the same. And now, I want you to think about that goal I've been giving you, that image of your happiness as if it is real in this present moment. No past, no future, only now. Do you have that image? Take a moment. Take a moment for yourself to think about all of those scenarios being aligned. And I want you to feel the happiness that comes from that. You have that sun sitting right in your heart center now. I want you to think about that. Let's focus on it. Feel it as if it's more real than real. Take this time. Think about how happy this makes you feel. To know it's real and happening right now. All of your hard work coming to fruition. All of the daily grind. No more wondering. It's real. Now I want you to take this idea, this image, this scenario, and I want you to imagine sending it out into the universe using a beam of light from that sun that's inside your heart. I want you to send it out. As the light in your heart center starts to fade, you let it all go. Be grateful that it's happened. Be grateful that it exists in your life now. And take that beautiful image to your sleep, to your dreams, for it has been realized. It is done. Mark my words. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you for being here to share these moments of realization with me. I will see you very soon.